Hi there, my darling Virgos. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to your reading for the week of the 19th of May, 2025. So, my darling Virgos, we're just going to jump right in and start off with an overarching energy using the Moonology manifestation cards. Then we'll move on to my 3-card spread using my tarot cards here, and then finishing off with angel answer cards. All right, my darling Virgos, what messages does a Virgo need to know for the week of the 19th of May 2025? Let's see. Talk less, feel more. Now, who just had this? I think maybe Sagittarius may have had this. So if you've got Sagittarius in your chart, go and watch that reading because, yeah, that came up for them, I think, as well. But obviously, we're being encouraged this week, and I say we because I am a Virgo, that to talk less, feel more, to maybe, and listen is what I feel off that talk less, feel more card. All right. Let us consult the tarot here, my darling Virgos, and see what messages we have for you. What does Virgo need to know for May the 19th, 2025? Ace of Swords, 4 of Pentacles, and the 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, I love it. All right. Let me just make sure they're all in view. So what I'll go and do, my darling Virgos, is give you the meaning of each of the cards, and then I will intuitively put the reading together. So we start off here with the Divine Ace of Swords, my darling Virgos. So the Ace of Swords is a card of victory and success. It is also called the Sword of Truth, my darling Virgo. So there may be some kind of truth that you need to speak this week in order for, you to move forward. Although contradictory energy is talk less, feel more. But that doesn't necessarily mean you have to shut up altogether, my darling Virgos. I feel it would be of detriment to you to have something that you need to say and feel that you can't say it. That's kind of what I feel for you, my darling Virgos. So just because that card says talk less, it doesn't mean stay silent. It means, only say maybe what is important. And I feel that whatever you would need to say off this Ace of Swords here is a truth, my darling Virgos. And that's something important to say. Wherever it is that you speak your truth is important here for you. I also get off the Ace of Swords, like I said, a victory, a success. I feel that there could be something that you're overcoming this week, my darling Virgo. So, take that how it resonates. Usually, the traditional tarot, the Ace of Swords, is that the sword is being held up above a mountain, which means that you've overcome something. It's an obstacle that you've overcome. You've had a victory over some kind of obstacle, my darling Virgos. And that's what I feel for you this week as well. So, there's a couple of messages that I'm getting off this Ace of Swords for you, but I do feel that it's important for you to speak your truth this week, and choose your words wisely is also what's just popped into my head as well. But, don't stay silent if there is a truth that you need to speak, my darling Virgos. That's what I'm getting off the Ace of Swords for you. Because then we've got the Four of Pentacles. So the Four of Pentacles is a card of holding on too tightly to something. What are you holding on to for fear of letting go, my darling Virgos? They also call this the Miser card in the tarot. And, it's that card of just wanting wanting your finances and or anything in your material realm to be secure, so you lock it up. You don't ever let it go. But that's not the exchange of energy that happens in the universe, my darling Virgos. I feel that, and I've said this, and I don't know whether I've said it in a reading with us before, but I was always taught that when you scooped up, any water or sand in your hand and you made a fist with it and you held it really tightly, it would slip out. It would fall out of your hands here. But if you were to scoop it up and just hold it and cup it in your hand, then it would stay there, both sand and water. What you're doing is allowing that energy of whatever it is that you're holding in your hand to stay or go, my darling Virgo. So I feel it's important for us this week to not hold on too tightly to an old idea. I feel that it is in the material realm because we've got the Ten of Pentacles here as well. But I feel that it's something that we need to not hold on to an old idea here. Like I said, whether it's an old job, an old friendship, an old relationship, an old colleague, an old way of doing something. I just feel that we are being encouraged here to allow the energy to stay or go, if that makes sense. My darling Virgos, that's just what I'm getting off the Four of Pentacles. Because then we've got the beautiful Ten of Pentacles here. So the Ten of Pentacles is a card of building and leaving a legacy. My darling Virgos, you can see here in this depiction, there's a family here, and he acts as the grandfather or the father of this is what he is leaving his family. It is, like I said, that card of building and leaving a legacy. It is wealth and success. It is this is what we are all working towards, my darling Virgos. And I feel that this is coming up for us this week because what is happening here is leading to this, my darling Virgos. I feel if we hold on too tightly to an old idea, it's going to block this coming through, my darling Virgos. So if I'm going to put it all together, I just feel that we're being encouraged here, or that there's an obstacle that we're overcoming this week, which is amazing. Love it. That, we are having some kind of victory and success here. But I also feel that where there is some truth that we need to speak this week. And even though this says talk less, feel more, I feel that we're being encouraged here to, maybe talk less about what is not important, but to definitely speak our truth here if it's necessary, my darling Virgos. And I feel that it will be necessary here because I feel these are all connected. Speaking our truth, I feel, will unlock this. See, I'm drawn to the key and the lock. So, I'm a big, believer, and I read the symbolism within the cards as well. And when I see the symbols come out, she's got a lock here. If you can see, I'll just pull that up a bit as well. You can see she has the lock here as well. So, and then these locks here. So I feel that it's important for you this speaking your truth is going to unlock you feeling that you need to hold on to something too tightly. I feel that it will allow it to be, my darling Virgos. And whatever this is building towards your Ten of Pentacles here, your happy home, happy family, your, everything you want and desire. This is going to be you're working towards your legacy here, my darling Virgos. And I feel that this week will bring you one step closer, if that makes sense, which I'm loving for you, my darling Virgos. So yeah, wow, big energies. So if you're enjoying the reading so far, please do give it a thumbs up for me. Drop me a comment below. I'd love to know if this resonates with you. I am very active and interactive in the comments, so I will always answer you, get back to you if you comment on my readings, and please help my channel to thrive by subscribing. All right, let's see what final messages we have for you, my darling Virgos. Forgiveness, yeah. There could be something, and this could just be forgiving yourself, my darling Virgo, for something that happened in the past. So take that how it resonates. Look at that. There you go. There's your golden opportunity. That is what I believe this Ace of Swords is bringing us, my darling Virgos. Listen to your intuition, they say, yeah, always. Listen to that little voice. It will not lead you astray, my darling Virgos. A year from now, they say, you've got a yes. And it's a yes with an exclamation point. Love, love, love. Amazing reading coming in for us this week, my darling Virgos. So if you'd like to follow this up with a personal reading, the first link in the description will take you to my website. I'd love to dig deeper into this. I do feel there's something off that Four of Pentacles that we're not quite... There's more to that I think we need to dig a bit deeper into. So if you'd like more clarity on that, I'd love to be able to connect with you further and dig a bit deeper into that. But yeah, beautiful energies coming in this week for you, my darling Virgo. Don't click away just yet. I'd love to give you the details of my Tarot for Manifestation course. Did you know your tarot deck holds the key to unlocking your dream life? But most people aren't using it to its full potential when it comes to manifestation. I'm Becca L. Hart, and if you loved my book, Tarot and the Law of Attraction, get ready for the next step. I've created a powerful mini course, Tarot for Manifestation, a step-by-step guide to creating your dream life. In just a short time, you'll learn how to use tarot as a manifestation tool to attract love, success, abundance, whatever you desire. I'll guide you through the exact process to turn your tarot readings into a manifestation powerhouse. You'll discover how to align your energy, program your subconscious, and work with your cards to create real results. But spaces for this are limited, and I don't want you to miss out. If you're ready to take your manifestation practice to the next level, click the link below now and join me inside. Let's make magic happen.